All right, two things that the Detroit Lions did not see coming. First one, of course, the 49ers trade Deebo Samuel to the Commanders. We're like, oh, jeez. Just kind of fits what they do there. Didn't see that coming for a 5th-round pick. Like, are you kidding me? We'll get more into that in just a second, but let me know your thoughts. I don't like that. That's like, shoot, because he just fits Jaden Daniels, what they do, college type style offense. He can do running back. He can be in the slot, H-back. Don't like that one. The other one, didn't even know this was a thing. Didn't see this coming, is that little rumor, little thought here on the Lions trading for Joey Bosa. Now, Bleacher Report has it as a 4th-round pick that we'd have to give for Joey Bosa. I 100%, that is way too high, especially because Deebo Samuel just went for a 5th-round pick. So, no, it wouldn't be a 4th-round pick. But what are your thoughts on going for him? Because Max Crosby, just not going to be available. Myles Garrett might be too expensive. Bosa, though, hadn't even thought of him. Thought he was, because he's injury prone like crazy. It's like he's older. So you're not getting a prime Bosa coming right out of Ohio State. Like, we know this, but it's a veteran piece that would be really good. It's like, oh, I didn't really think about him at all. So let me know your thoughts on that. I don't think Bosa would be that bad. I really don't. I know he's older and injuries have slowed him down, but a downside for the Lions that the 29-year-old has not started in more than 10 games per season the last 3 years, and his productivity has not been great. He started 9 games in 24, 5, and then 4 is all that he started. So he's played more. He's been in and out, but a new start on a good team, would be interesting, because the Lions hope Marcus Davenport, a player with injury, would make it, but he lost tore his triceps in week 3. I don't even know what that is. The overall grade on this is C+, 100%. Like, this it's way too much. I would give up something if he wanted to come here, but basically wait for the Chargers to cut him, and then you would grab Joey Bosa. So let me know on that. Now, this latest mock draft from PFF has the Lions edge Shamar Stewart. Seen that a lot. That one makes sense to me. It's just really good. He's really good. That's an A+ grade from PFF. I am all for that one as well. Another one, PFF here has a few different things going on. They basically put ideal situations 1st, 2nd, and 3rd round. So Scorton we keep seeing as well. It'd be a 1st-round pick. Pair him with Hutch. It's like, all right, we get it, right? We get that is the key, is a defensive end, and we'll address that at some point. The one I want to look at, though, is this 3rd round here. Ratledge, the number 2 guard on PFF's board, would make sense given the potential loss of Zeitler. I think that's a potential for sure. And Graham Glasgow's declining play. So to get him in the 3rd round would be really awesome. And we need that. We need interior offensive line. Like, that's something, I don't know where we'll get that, because if you look at our depth, or we look at our salary cap, we're right here in a really good, healthy spot. And we're healthy right now, and we've given some big contracts out to our main players, but we've got other guys coming due. Brian Branch is one that we kind of forget about. The list goes on and on because we've drafted so well. But we've got a little space right here. And this year, but then, we're going to have to pay Hutch. So we can do the one piece together type of deal that we did for Zeitler. We can do that this year if needed, but I think interior offensive line is something we really have to draft, and we will, and we'll pay attention to that, no question. But it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Really quick back to this. I think if you look at the landscape now of the NFC North specifically is really interesting, because I think the Packers showed us exactly what they're going to be for the next couple of years, and that is they're going to beat up on bad teams. They're going to win those 6 games that they have against the Titans and the Raiders. I mean, they're better than them. But then you saw them in every kind of bigger game. They lost 5-6 games against us, against the Eagles. They're not in the upper tier. And now they can sneak one out here and there. But, I mean, I'm just thinking the Packers, we're not having to worry about them maybe as much as we thought, because it's like, oh, man, Jordan Love, like this guy's going to be crazy good. It's like, nah. The Vikings, they don't have a quarterback, and Jared Goff has the Vikings defense completely figured out. So the Vikings do not scare us. And again, remember, we have won I think it's 11-1 in the last 2 years in the division. Bears, we'll see. That's all you can really say right now is we'll see. Ben Johnson, can he be the coach that the Bears think, or is he just a really good brainiac little coordinator that causes problems for teams? But now he's the coach, right? So you can't just dial in, focus on every little detail on the offensive side of the ball. He's got the whole team. So I just feel really good. Remember, we're 11-1 in the division the last 2 years. It's just insane. Jared Goff's leading the way. We're all good. Look around the NFC. Eagles, Commanders, hopefully they beat up on each other. They will, same division. But outside of that, you've got Buccaneers, that you're like, okay. You've got the NFC West, where he now moves out of. So Rams, Niners, Seahawks. There's a lot of pretty solid teams, but the nice thing about the NFC is we do not have Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, those 5-star quarterbacks in the AFC. We just don't have to deal with them until the Super Bowl if we get that far. So that's what's really nice about kind of where we're at right now and where we're sitting. Really talented players. Salary cap's in good spot. We're well coached. We're going to be just fine. And we're in the NFC where we don't have to deal with all these star quarterbacks until we really have to deal with them in the Super Bowl. Otherwise, it's Baker Mayfield, it's Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels. And again, not taking away from them, they beat us. So Jaden Daniels beat the crap out of us. So we'll see what happens there. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. If you're new to the channel, again, we've got a couple things going on. We've got the draft is going to be going live. That's a lot of fun, hanging out for the first round for sure on that. And then free agency's coming up right around the corner. So let me know your thoughts, and we'll see all of you on the next one.